next.
It is time for football as we welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. So good to have you with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen, Greg Wild, first month of the calendar in the NFL. Had some great games, some finishes that were pretty special, the usual surprises. Now, we hit October, and like you said, this is where the season really gets going.
Yeah, doesn't it just feel like on the NFL calendar, every month kind of has its own vibe, right? It's September, you're just starting to figure out how good you are. You don't even know how good your own team is, let alone the rest of the league. But once the calendar page turns to October, things start to become a little bit more clear. We know the contenders. We know the teams that have a long road ahead of them. These October games go a long way to setting the table come playoff time later in the season.
Washington now to return it. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. So out comes the Kansas City offense to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by the quarterback now in his 4th NFL campaign.
I think the biggest thing that stood out from last week's game was when they went into the game with an initial plan, how quickly were they able to get away from that when they realized it wasn't working? I think they got a lot of unscouted looks, meaning the defense threw a lot of exotic looks at them, blitzes, different fronts and coverages, maybe things they didn't work on all week. So the key this week is understand what is the defense looking to do today and how fast can we make those adjustments if we're not having early success.
They put Wilson in motion. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Going left side down the field, and it's complete. And he will take this one in. 72 yards. Touchdown, Kansas City. The extra point by Butker is good. And the Chiefs will race out to a quick 7-0 edge. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. He'll start at the 4. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. First and 10. Here's Levis to open with a pass. First down throw there is incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
They need 8 as they come up for third down. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
On fourth down, Levis. That's taken in by Burks. He's going to pick up a Titans first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving, and then some.
Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, Levis. He's got it. That's Burks. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. A second down throw here for Levis. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
The man in motion is Burks. From the gun on third down, here's Levis. This will be intercepted by Marshawn Lattimore. And the Chiefs are going to get it back here just shy of the 20.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Here's 2nd and 6. Now they'll set up to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Fair catch called and made right there at the 25-yard line. The Titans offense ready to take over for their 2nd possession. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down. And they're going to mark them down up past the 35. So from the 36, it is 1st and 10. And this will be incomplete.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. From the gun, it's Levis. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10.
49 down, 22 Rita.
Throwing is Levis. Connecting with his tight end, Okonkwo. He is in. Chig Okonkwo. Touchdown, Tennessee. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year.
And that was just a great drive, really from start to finish, Mike. You could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession, worked to perfection. When you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns, man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
The Chiefs offense ready to take over once again. We'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. And the coverage right there. This ball knocked away. It's incomplete. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. Out comes the Tennessee offense. They get set to see what they can do. All even here in this opening quarter. And the drive will begin with 1st down. Off the play fake, it's Levis. Now a shot here, deep middle. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down.
49's down.
They go play action with Levis. A wide open receiver downfield. This one is caught. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. Here's 1st and 10.
22 window. Get up.
On play action, here's Levis. Got a man left side. It's caught. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. To throw is Levis. He's going to keep it himself. And the Titans are going to have themselves a 1st and goal. He's out of bounds at the 7-yard line. Here's a run. He's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8-yard line. They're trying to work quickly here and put the pressure on the defense. They'll go with him again. And this one blown up. Good surge will drop him. A loss on the play back to the 9-yard line. So the last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal.
20 Rita.
Levis. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to get it back here just shy of the 20.
Oh, and in that spot, Mike, that's just painful. If the throw's not there, you want him to just get rid of it. Throw it 50 rows into the stands. Give somebody a souvenir. But worst case scenario, you've got to get to 4th down and have a shot at it.
Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover, and it's actually going to wind up a 1st down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And they'll take this down inside the 35. On the handoff, it's Irving. He'll manage to get 2, maybe 3 on that carry. Marquise Bell up to make the stop. 2nd and 7. They'll go again here with Irving. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down. It's the tight end Likely in motion. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He's got his tight end. That's Sinnott. That's his 1st reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down. A give. This is Irving. He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that play. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. They send him right out of the slot. They'll look to throw. Looking middle of the field, it's complete. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. They motion the slot man left. On 3rd down, they'll throw from the gun. His throw left side is complete. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker. Butker's kick is good. And the Chiefs will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead. After the made field goal, Butker back on the field to send this one away. This taken at the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. The Titans offense starting to trot out for this next possession. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10.
Mo. 40 Rita. Hey, 40 Linda.
This drive will start on the ground. Not much there. Maybe a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9.
54, Mike 54.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete. 3rd down and 9. Now faking the give. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
On 4th down, Levis. That's taken in. And he's going to have a Titans 1st down. They'll get the conversion. It's a gain of 14.
Like 54. 22 Linda.
Out of the shotgun, Levis. And that is caught. Well, he stayed in bounds. A terrific catch. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Diamond.
Here's Levis. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Jamari Connor. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. Back to the air once more. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. The Titans will use the first of their timeouts. Clock is stopped at 26 seconds until the break. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Not wanting to risk another sack, they're going to play it safe with a run. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the 1st down. On comes the punter now, as he is on to punt for KC. A fair catch taken here, and it's going to come right at the 15-yard line.
Army. Hey, like 13.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Down the field, it's caught on that left sideline. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. Levis to throw on 1st and 10. This one downfield for Okonkwo. And he will score. Chig Okonkwo. Touchdown Titans. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. Now Sanders on for the extra point. The kick is good, so add one more. It will take a 1st half lead into the locker room. And instead, why don't we get right back to it as we'll get ready for the 3rd quarter. Pretty interesting 1st half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this 2nd half gets underway. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Titans offense and quarterback Will Levis ready for their next possession. And he has been in control of this offense. Want to run you through some of the action from earlier on. You've got the 2 touchdown passes, over 200 passing yards. He has been excellent all game long. 20, 15, and they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Tennessee. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run play is to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Washington now to return it. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Chiefs offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. They look to make some inroads here. They're down 21-10 in this one as they come up on a first down. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Second down and 8. Right back to Irving. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
At this point in the game, Mike, we just haven't seen a lot of fire out of this offense. Here's another run, simple handoff, no gain.
Shotgun snap and they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack. On comes the Chiefs punter. As this drive went backwards, he's on to kick it away. The Titans offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And he's going to give ground and lose yardage here back to the 6.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. Levis to throw. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. And now you get the pick 6, and right on the heels of that, the offense comes out to go for 2. Back to throw. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this 2-point try, but the execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. To the ground, a first down run. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down. 2nd and a yard.
Diamond.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a first down.
Mike 13. Heroes down, 90 down, 49 Rita.
They send one of the tight ends in motion to the left. On 1st and 10, here's Levis. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and let's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment.
And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Titans. Sanders here for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Titans will extend this third quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. So here comes the KC offense set to take over once more. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back and in some of these coverage units when you know that ball's got to come out fast. And right now, they're teeing off and taking advantage of it.
3rd and 5. Now they'll set up to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. The home team's offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now, they'll try to keep it going. He'll check this down to the running back. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2. Throwing is Levis. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
29 down, 22 Rita.
From the gun on 3rd down, here's Levis. He's going to let this one go deep inside the 20. And he will dive into the end zone. 77 yards. Touchdown, Tennessee. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
The Chiefs offense getting set to get back to work. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. They'll run it. It's Irvin. And finally, they'll bring him down, but he's up beyond the 45-yard line. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Gray is the motion man here. They'll run with Irving. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. He'll look to throw. Quick throw out wide. It's caught.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Here now, 3rd and 5. Blitz coming, he'll throw it, and that is incomplete.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame. You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
They go play action with Levis. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And he's in. Touchdown, Tennessee. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Titans will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Washington now to return it. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Chiefs offense getting their final instruction before heading back onto the field. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with 1st down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Slot man in motion left. Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. That's caught. It's Roman Wilson. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. He'll air it out deep for Wilson. Oh, the defender able to get his head around and intercept it. And the Titans are going to take over just shy of midfield.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position. Another really nice throw right there, and as you can see the numbers he's been able to put up here, I'm a little surprised, if I'm being honest, Mike, with just how easy it seems to have been. It just seems like he's made every right decision every time that he's decided to throw the ball. I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
And he'll get 4 on this one. Down inside the 40-yard line now. Here's 2nd and 6.
Like 54.
They'll stick with him again. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up 3rd down. Try to pick this one up on the ground. Only need a yard, and it's 4th down.
49. 20 Rita. 54 Rita. What?
They'll go. Here's Levis. He's got it at about the 8. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Ball sitting at the 7. First and goal.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Up the middle they go. Only a yard there. Tackle made at the 5. Here comes second and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal.
And he'll get 3 yards here, down to the 2-yard line.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up third down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Once more from the 2. Third and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front. And he's in. Touchdown, Titans. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Greg in the end zone again. I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with the win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Washington now to return it. Now an opening past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. The visitors' offense ready to see what they can do. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the... Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down. Here comes the blitz as he... This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. And the Chiefs will punt the ball away as they are forced to kick for the 6th time today. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Zero's down, 49 Raymond.
On play action, here's Levis. Now he'll air one out. That is knocked away, incomplete. Good coverage there defensively, all over us. And it'll be 2nd down.
Stand up. Hold on, behind him.
Off the play fake, it's Levis. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while it seemed like everything the offense did hit, and after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
He's going to take a shot down the field. He's got it! And he'll be marked down at the 15-yard line.
Diamond.
At the 15-yard line.
Right zero.
Levis to throw it here on first down. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Titans stretch things out even further. Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. Washington now to return it. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time